How's it going, everyone? Mike here with October 29th, Merch by Amazon sales update. Okay, so I guess the consensus in the merch community is that something is happening with merch. There's either going to be updates or, just something behind the scenes is happening where a lot of people are noticing the same thing. Now, I watched a few videos by a bunch of other people, YouTubers who are talking about these topics, and it sounds like they're talking as if they're a little more convinced and sure. Like they're saying, yeah, this is what's happening. These things are going to be coming up. There'll be updates. They're going to be throttling things. I don't know. I don't know how these people get that information. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, same things are happening to a large number of people. And when I'm talking about same things, I'm talking about this kind of unpredictable dip in sales. I did a video, my last one, I think it was talking about the worst day of the month, which was this one here, the 26th. And I'm just talking about the US market, where I had 8 sell that day. And that was the first time that I dipped under 10 in over a month. Well, I spoke too early because the day after I sold 6. So that was even a worse day than the one prior to that. But then again, look at this bounce back. But here's why, when we're looking at the numbers, this looks like a great day, right? 18 sales. This was yesterday, Thursday the 28th. But then if we look at it closely, I actually only sold 4 products. One bestseller with 15 sales, great, right? Brought me in $78 in royalties. But then I only sold 4 products. So that's a big concern. In addition to those 18, my total yesterday was 20. So that's a very decent day. But again, I think we can't ignore the fact that it was, one product selling and then a few other ones just randomly sold, right? Today, actually, it is kind of like halfway through the day. I'm recording this around noon, which, this is a much slower start to the day than my, top days. But it's actually way better than these 2 days. And what I'm noticing is it's different kinds of products. So far, my bestseller hasn't sold, not even one. And then these products have actually never sold. And the one that sold in the UK is also a new product that has never sold. So I agree that, like I said, the agreement is that something's happening. Merch is doing who knows what. We never have that information, and it's, you can view it in sales, but you can also see in products, like what's actually selling, what isn't selling. So all that being said, I also feel like something's going to happen, but it also could be them ramping up for the increased number of sales and overall activity that they're going to face over the next couple of months. Now, for anybody who's new, what used to happen for a bunch of years in a row, they would, what people called throttling. So you would not see all your products up for sale. They would limit the number of daily uploads, max uploads, where you can actually, list, and then by significant amounts. Sometimes I think they would completely, I can't remember if that was the case, but I remember basically not being able to list any products when I was in a much lower tier. So yeah, I think all of that is happening, but I don't think anyone is sure what's going to happen. All we can do is kind of look at the information and go based on what we have in front of us. So I guess the overall, where I'm going to kind of start wrapping it up, is to look at some of these averages. My last 7 days, so this 7-day average here at the peak of this month, which was near the beginning of the month, was around 170. So now the 7-day average is about, let's say, 120 by the end of the day, because this is still early, maybe 115, 120. So again, I can't really complain, but I definitely don't like to see these kinds of numbers, especially with having 19, 21, 20, and then going back up to 18, but with 4 products selling. My overall sales so far, 495. As you can see, I did sell actually 500, so I cracked 500, but with 5 returns or cancellations. So I'm sitting at 495. Total amount in sales, $9,682.89 for the total amount in royalties of $2,164.88. So that's kind of where I am right now. So again, really, really good month. Like, I definitely can't complain about that. Let's look at the overall sales for this month. We're looking at 550. I think, and I can check that in a second, my best month ever was 580 sales, but back in the day, I think it was late 2018 or 2017, I can't remember, there was only one marketplace. So what would have been my US sales, now I will most likely beat it this month with my overall sales. So I don't know how, if that's a cause for celebration, because it's not the same, we're not looking at the same marketplaces, or I guess the same information. So again, but look at this, 550 sales. So for me, for my account, this is incredible. This is the chart that I was, not that one, that I was talking about. But let's see, actually, let me pause this and refresh so I can pull up the chart. Okay, it looks like there's a problem with my either internet connection or Pretty Merch, but it's not downloading the information that I want. In either case, basically what I was trying to say is that the overall sales for that best month were 580. So right now, where I'm sitting at is the second best month in sales numbers, and the best month ever in royalties, which is, as you can see here, over 2,000, and then in total, again, this screen is messing with the video, but that's okay. So basically in total, so the best month in sales and royalties amounts, but the second best month when it comes to the actual sales numbers. So that's it. I mean, like I said at the beginning, something fishy is going on, but maybe not, because we are getting to that time in the year where these guys are, I think, really, really preparing for what's about to happen, and then we see things like this, and like I said, if you're watching this and you're thinking, what, my sales have really dipped in the last couple of days, you're definitely not the only one, because not only am I actually receiving emails and the comments that you guys leave, people are basically expressing the same thing, but then there is a theme across the kind of the community, the print-on-demand community, people talking about something is up with merch. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon.